Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sheena Jones. Today I decided to do a video to give you guys my personal testimony on the Cherish pads. See if you guys can see that. The Cherish pads, you guys. I already have, I decided I'm also going to do a demonstration for you guys. So I already have the Cherish pad laid out here, you guys. This is a Cherish pad. Excuse me. And this is the traditional pad that I would be using before I got the Cherish pads. But before I do the demonstration, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and I want to give you guys a little info on my personal experience with the Cherish pad versus the traditional pad that I've been using. With the Cherish pad, you guys, my cycle is normally heavy. So when my cycle is normally heavy. So when before I got on my menstrual cycle, I had a bad sinus infection, head pounding, stomach. My stomach was hurting because I knew my cycle was coming. When my cycle was coming, like a lot of women, our stomach starts hurting, head starts hurting. It's numerous things that goes on with our body. But for me personally, my stomach starts hurting. My head hurts certain times, but not all the time when I'm about to have my menstrual cycle. So as well as when I'm about to have my menstrual cycle. Okay, but when I did get on my menstrual cycle, you guys, 30 minutes into me using the pad, my stomach stopped hurting, as well as my head stopped hurting. So that was a plus for me. Knowing that, okay, like I said, I had a sinus infection. So you guys know when you have them sinus infections, all you feel is just pressure all in here, head pounding. Feel like someone has got a bowling ball holding on to your head. Like, it just feels very heavy, throbbing. So my head stopped hurting. So that was, like I said, that was a plus for me. As well as, you guys, when I use it, I've been using the traditional pads for years before I got introduced to the Cherish pads. And I'm always itching when I use the traditional pads. I always itch. I always feel wet. I always itch, I always feel wet, and I'm always having to change my pad. Seems like every hour, an hour and a half, I'm changing my pad. Like I said, because my flow is so heavy. But with the Cherish pads, like I said, when I started using the Cherish pads, like I said, stomach stopped hurting, head stopped hurting. I didn't feel that pressure, as well as, you guys, my flow was not heavy. That was also like a wow for me. My flow wasn't heavy at all. It was like, my flow was like really, really light. So that was a shocker for me. So I was like, okay, wow. And then normally my flow lasts for 7 days, you guys, when I'm using a traditional pad. My flow with the Cherish pad only lasted for 5 days. So that was very amazing for me. And I was like, yes. Ladies, if we can get our flow to speed up or get some days knocked off of it, we love that. As well as, you guys, the feel of the Cherish pad, you guys, it's so soft. The traditional pad, it's not really soft. It's not really soft at all, you guys. You ladies that use the pads, you guys know how the pad feels, how the traditional pads feel. But like I said, the Cherish pad, as well as, you guys, I want to also mention this. Like I said, with the traditional pad, I always felt wet. With the Cherish pad, you guys, I didn't feel wet at all. It absorbs much faster. It absorbs the fluid so much faster, and I didn't feel wet. That was also a plus for me, you guys. Yeah, that was also a plus for me. So, you guys, I'm going to go ahead right now. I'm going to go ahead and do a little demonstration for you guys. I don't know if you guys can see. I have about a cup of water in my measuring cup. I hope you guys can see that. I have a cup of water in my measuring cup. First, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pour it to, first I'm going to go ahead and pour some water on my traditional pad. Pour a little water on my traditional pad. Okay. I poured some water. Let's see. 2/3. We're about right now. I didn't pour all of it, you guys. I'm going to get it down to about 2/3. Let's pour a little little bit more. Okay, we're at 2. Okay, you guys see that? We're about 2/3. Because we did have a cup, you guys, of water, so we're about 2/3. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and fill it back up so we can go ahead and pour some water on our Cherish pad. We were at a cup, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill it to about 1 cup. Okay, pour a little bit more water, you guys. There we go. Okay, you guys. Now I wanna make sure you guys can also see. See if you guys can see that. You guys, we're as well as at a cup. Make sure you guys see that. And we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna pour it until we get to 2/3. Okay. Gotta do some more. All right. Guys, I'm just watching while I'm pouring. Just watching, looking at the pad as I pour it. Add a little more. As I pour it, it's like you can see the water absorbing. Okay, we got some more to go. Pour it here. Okay, you guys. Show you guys that so you guys can see we're also at 2/3 as well. Okay, you guys. With that, but also want to give you guys a little background and history on myself. The reason why I started having heavy flows in the first place, heavy flows in the first place was when in my early 20s. I remember going to having bad stomach pain. I remember going to my OBGYN, sorry about that, you guys, going to my OBGYN and letting her know that I was having bad stomach pains and I was bleeding really heavy. And I remember her giving me an ultrasound to see what was going on with my stomach, and she was telling me that I have ovarian cysts. Now, for some ladies, we all know what ovarian cysts are. For some that don't, what I had was, I basically had a cyst on my right side and my left side of my ovaries. And my OBGYN was telling me that, and I remember asking her, okay, is the pain gonna stop? I remember giving me pain medicine, me continuing to go back, getting more and more pain medicine because the ones she was giving me were not working, you guys. So she kept giving me stronger and stronger stuff, but it wasn't working. So I remember when I asked her, are they gonna go away? She said, yeah, they will, they'll just burst. I said, okay, when they burst, are they gonna harm me? She told me, no, that it's not. And I said, okay. I was like, okay. So I remember being at home, my sister's being there, and I'm sitting in the chair. I believe I was watching TV, sitting in a chair, and then out of nowhere, it's this pain. So at that time, I'm slouched over, holding on to myself like this, you guys, rocking back and forth in pain. And I remember my sister coming into the living room asking me, do I want to go to the hospital? I was in so much pain. I was crying, you guys, because I don't know what was going on at the time. I don't know if they burst, if the cyst had burst or what, but I remember my sister taking me to the emergency room, and they did an ultrasound on me as well. And the lady was telling me that they had burst. When they burst, they released a poison into my body. So that was what's causing all my pain, my discomfort. And I remember her also telling me that, okay, I wouldn't be able, one of the nurses, you guys, sorry about that, that's my baby. If you guys do hear my baby, she's playing. But I remember one of the nurses saying that I wouldn't be able to have any more children. At that time, I only had one daughter. So me hearing that, you guys, it was like a shocker for me, for the simple fact, okay, I'm having these ovarian cysts, and it's like I'm not understanding why I'm having these, or where they're coming, why I'm having these at all, or how I even got them at all, because nobody was telling me nothing. So in the midst of, like I said, the nurse telling me 9 times out of 10 I wouldn't be able to have any more kids, because she was telling me that she's been having them, and I think at the time she had a son, she was telling me, but she didn't have any more children at all. And they were telling me, I remember after they did the ultrasound, they wheeled me back into the doctor, to my room, in the emergency room, and the doctor came in, and he was telling me that if I wanted to stop bleeding as heavy as I was, I had an option to take birth control, or I didn't birth control to get my cycle regular, or I didn't have to, or just continue with it going on, me having this cyst. I guess the birth control would stop me from having cysts or whatever. But at that time, I was like, I wasn't really interested in taking birth control. I didn't want to take birth control for the simple fact birth control was doing something to my body that I did not like. It made me feel different. So I didn't want to, you know, take birth control. But yeah, I didn't want to take birth control. But like I said, I've been going through having that pain, you guys, back and forth, back and forth. Luckily, I didn't listen or let that discourage me, having the nurse saying, okay, I wouldn't be able to 9 times out of 10 have any more kids, because currently right now, you guys, I'm 31 and I have 4 children. I have 2 girls and 2 boys. So I say by the grace of God, I have my children. You guys, because it's like I wanted more children. I wasn't gonna, you know, hearing that and what the nurse been through, not to be able to 9 times out of 10 you're not gonna have any more children because of this issue going on with your body. It's like I didn't want to hear that, but I thank God, by the grace of God, that I do have my children. I really do. But you guys, I'm sorry that's I wanted to tell you guys that story, give you guys a little background on myself, why my menstrual cycles were started off heavy. But let's get back to the Cherish pad, you guys. Let's go ahead and touch them. Okay. Now, you guys, here's my paper towels. I'm going to go ahead and pull 2 paper towels off. Like I said, you guys, the Cherish pads are very absorbent. So, what I want to do is, I want to show you guys. Okay, I got one pad. I'm going to fold my paper towel in half, you guys. Okay, there's one. And we're going to fold the other paper towel in half. There's 2. Okay, now first we're going to use our first put this on top of there. We're going to test out our traditional pad, you guys. Okay, we're going to lay that on top of that. We're just going to press. I don't know if y'all can hear that. It sounds like a crunchy sound as I press down. Okay. Now, y'all can see that, right? It's wet. Okay. Now, we're going to do the same thing to our Cherish pad. I'm pressing, you guys, the same way I did with the traditional pad. I'm pressing. Put some elbow into it, you guys. Okay, I'm pressing. Okay, let's pick this up. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see that? Okay. Can you see that clearly? This is a Cherish pad, you guys. This is not wet, period. Our traditional, you guys see that? It's wet. Both sides is wet. So that's why I said when I had earlier when I gave my testimony, you guys, and I was like, it absorbs more. This is what I meant, you guys. That's why I said I didn't feel wet. I'm touching the Cherish pad now, and no wetness, no nothing. That's why I said, you guys, it absorbs so much more. It feels. This pad is amazing, you guys. This pad is amazing. What it does, and just what it does. And on top of it, you guys, on the Cherish, let's put these to the side, our paper towels, but the Cherish pad, you guys, it lists everything that, it has 8 layers, you guys, the Cherish pad does. It lists everything that this pad is made of. When it comes to our traditional pads, you guys, can you guys honestly say that, okay, when we go into the stores, you guys, when we buy our pads, our tampons, can you guys say that it lists on there what our pads is made of, what we're putting in our personal areas? Me personally, no, I can't say that. I said I went ahead and looked before I decided to even do the personal testimonial video, you guys. I went ahead and went in there and looked at my bag of pads, my traditional pads, to see what was listed on there, and all it said, you guys, was cotton. That's all it had on there was cotton. So I was like, okay, wow. And then I, look at the Cherish, these are the day pads. I look at them and I see everything listed. Everything listed what the Cherish pads are made of. And you guys, another thing that I do want to say is what a lot of ladies may not know is the FDA does not require our traditional pad companies, tampons. They don't require them to list on the packages what our pads are made of. They're not required to do that. So we're not knowing, for many years, we never had an option to decide, okay, another option of another pad to use. But it's like now, you guys, we have that option. We have an option of to me, personally speaking, a better pad to use that does not have the chemicals and dyes and stuff in them that are traditional pads that we have been using, as well as tampons, you guys. You guys can feel free to go ahead and look up what's in your pads that you're using. Feel free to look it up, you guys. What's in your traditional pads that we all have been using, including myself, for so many years, not realizing, you know, all the chemicals and dyes that they have in it that was having an effect on our bodies, you guys. That's why I was having my cysts and the things that was going on in my body, the heavy flow, all this, the crazy things going on with my body as well as other women. You guys, it's because of the pads, the tampons, and we did not know that. But like I said, now we know. When you know about something, we tend to, you know what I mean, tend to find an alternate to, you know, the alternate, like, okay, a better option. And you guys, now we know. Like I said, you guys, this is not just, I'm not here just to bring awareness and give you guys my personal testimony. I'm also, you guys, trying to share a movement with you guys. The Cherish pads, as well as the Now We Know movement, you guys. When you know better, you do better. So, like I said, you guys know about now the Cherish pads, since I'm sharing it with you. You also, you know, we've been new about the traditional pads. But like I said, this is a movement, you guys. This is not just, guys, this is not just for ladies. This is for gentlemen as well. If you have a woman in your life that you love or care about, you guys share this video with them. Join the movement, you guys. Join the movement. To bring awareness to all the young ladies around the world, all the women around the world. Bring awareness to them to let them know what is in their pads, their traditional pads and tampons. We need to be aware. So, you know, there's not any of the girls that are going to be coming up, you guys, that are going to be starting their menstrual cycle. They don't need to be wearing these pads, using these pads and tampons, and, you know, having these dyes and chemicals absorbing inside their bloodstream. They don't need that. So let's get out there and let's share this. I'm sharing it with you guys. So let's get out there and share this with them. Like I say, you guys, this is a movement. If you're interested in being a part of this movement here, you guys, my name is Sheena. My name is Sheena Jones. Feel free to call me, text me. Area code 678-992-3270. That's my personal cell phone number. I can be reached there, you guys. I'm also going to put at the bottom, you guys, I'm going to put my cell phone number again, as well as my I'm gonna put my cell phone number as well as my website and my Facebook URL where you can reach me on Facebook. If you're somebody that's interested and you want to try the sample of the Cherish pads, feel free to call me, inbox me. But you guys, that's all I wanted to say. Just want to give you guys my personal testimony on the Cherish pads, as well as bring awareness to you guys. But I really do appreciate you guys watching the video and look forward to me updating you guys. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Sheena Jones. Peace.